St. Louis Cardinals with Ozzie Smith taking the field.
With a little added twist there.
Swing and a one-hop shot. Diving play by Ozzie. Long throw, you wouldn't believe it. Unbelievable. You just have to be here to see it.
Hit toward the hole. Jeter backhands from the outfield grass. Got him! Man, what a play. 5-0 New York.
Born George Herman Ruth, he became known to millions of baseball fans as the Babe. But his most famous home run prediction came during the 1932 World Series. Here are the Babe's own words.
Well, I looked out at center field and I pointed. I said, I'm going to hit the next pitch ball right past the flagpole. Well, the good Lord must have been with me.
No other Yankee will ever wear number 3.
Among the brightest stars was Lou Gehrig, the Iron Man of baseball.
Lou Gehrig batting.
There's a long fly ball to right field. It's a homer in the stand.
In 1928 here, he's just pulled his first World Series home run.
Albert Pujols, who is one swing away from 700 career home runs. Pujols sends one in the air. It's deep to left. Taylor's back at the wall. It's 700. Albert Pujols has joined the 700 home run club.
Here's the pitch. Right there it is! Into left field! Hit number 3,000! A run is scored! Musial ran first! On his way to second with a double! Holy cow, he came through!
3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. This is it! There it goes! It's out of here!
So it will not be an RBI situation, but that does not for a moment diminish the drama of Cal Ripken's plate appearance. Line drive, base hit, center field. There it is. His legacy of greatness continues. Welcome to the 3,000 hit club, baseball's Iron Man.
Good plays, hit. The pitch, Williams hits a towering fly. It looks as though it's way up in there. Way up, and the top hits the top deck, the third deck, and this ball game is over with the American League coming through again. It'll count as a home run because the ball is up on the top deck.
Chipper putting on quite a show this evening. The pitch. Here it is. Driven deep to right field. Oh, my. Whoa. I'll turn it back over to you now, Bob.
I don't want it back, Skip. How about that? Chipper Jones, 3 homers in a row, 5 RBIs on the night. And a guy who seldom shows much emotion, showing a lot of happiness right there.
Good Lord, have mercy.
In the National League. Right. Boggs has already done it in the American League. Ground ball up the middle. Great stop by Larkin. Look at this. He got him. What a play by Barry Larkin. That was sensational. I thought he had no chance whatsoever.
And it wasn't even close at first base.
They're trying to get Alomar with a backdoor slider. I mean, he is such a good hitter. Inside pitches, he doesn't even flinch on. And they're trying to trick him.
And a drive hit to right field. Sierra going back, looking up, and this game is tied. Roberto Alomar, with his second home run in as many days, has tied the game. And the Toronto bench out of the dugout. 6-6 the score as Alomar has homered with White aboard.
Alomar knew immediately. Game tied. So much for the Shadows.
And that's going to bring up Alex Rodriguez. The 2-0. High drive, center field, deep, going back Wells, looking up. See ya! There it is! Number 600, Alex Rodriguez, the youngest man ever to get to 600 home runs. And now one of just 7 big league ball players in the history of the game to hit that many home runs.
Rose looking for hit 4-1-9-2. Everybody on their feet here in Cincinnati and a worldwide television audience watching these moments tonight here at Riverfront Stadium. 2-1 pitch from Shaw into left center. There it is. Rose has eclipsed Cobb. That's number 4,192. For Pete Rose, this certainly his crowning achievement. And for baseball, a game that grows from its past and finds warmth in statistics, this is one of the all-time great moments.
Here's a guy who has a flair for the dramatic. Jim Edmonds. The pitch. Swing, a long one. We are going to game number 7, a game-winning home run. A flair for the dramatic. Here comes Edmonds to the plate. They greet him there. A game-winning home run, and we will see you tomorrow night.
So the doctor can finish with a big flourish here. Dwight Gooden has struck out 16 to tie his career high. He has won his 13th game in a row. Triple for the cycle, homer for history. On a 1-2, Ohtani sends one in the air. The other way, back it goes. Gone! One of a kind player. One of a kind season. Shohei Ohtani starts the 50-50 club. Bases loaded, only one out, facing the top of the lineup for the Red Sox. Damon hits it in the air to right field. Sheffield back in the corner. At the wall, a grand slam. Johnny Damon. Quiet all series, goes deep. 4 more runs, and it's 6-0. 3 for 29 in this series coming in to his first at bat. He's now 2 for 2 tonight, and there hasn't been a bigger swing for the Red Sox in a long, long time.
Tony Gwynn will be the 22nd man of baseball history to get to 3,000 with his next base hit. There's a drive, right center field, base hit, and there it is! Ho-ho, doctor! You can hang a star on that, baby! A star for the ages for Tony Gwynn, number 3,000.
And one after another, the Padres line up to congratulate their hometown star, Tony Gwynn. What a sight at first base.
3-0 pitch. Swing and long drive. There it is. Number 500. The career 500th home run for Michael Jack Smith. And the Phillies have regained the lead at Pittsburgh, 8-6. And the Phillies dugout comes swarming out to home plate.
The 1-2 pitch to Pepitone from Grant. A base hit to right. A run scores. Williams churning around second. He's going to try for third. It may be close. He's out.
And now 1 strike away. Got it. He's done it. Clayton Kershaw pitches a no-hitter, a career-high 15 strikeouts.
The greatness of Clayton Kershaw shown off yet again. Another sparkling chapter in the career of Clayton Edward Kershaw.
His last time up, Sandberg homered to tie it at 9 in the 9th. He's the tying run at the plate now in the 10th. He hits it to deep left center. Look out! Do you believe it? It's gone! In the Cubs' last at-bat has twice delivered a game-tying home run, a solo shot of the 9th. A 2-run blast with 2 out of the 10th.
There's a long drive way back in center field. Way back. It is long. Willie Mays just brought this crowd to its feet with a catch, which must have been an optical illusion to a lot of people.
And here's Bonds. It is so incredible to see our whole stadium stand up at the same time.
Locked into every at-bat. And Bassett deals. And Bonds hits one high. Hits it deep. It is out of here. 7:56. Bonds stands alone. He is on top of the all-time home run list. What a special moment for Barry Bonds. And what a special moment for these fans here in San Francisco.
I'll give you a ground ball up the middle. That'd be looking pretty good.
Well, you got it. There's 200 hits. Wade Boggs with his 200th hit for the 6th consecutive season the first man to do it in modern baseball history. Wade Boggs has done it. 200 hits for 6 straight years. The first man in the majors to do it. A happy man right now as he skidded that one into left field on the turf for his second hit of the game and 200.
This one's hit to center field and deep. Back out it is Trout. Back it goes. It is caught. Oh, what a catch by Mike Trout. Takes a home run away from J.J. Hardy. What a play by the 20-year-old in center field, and you bet he's smiling. And a tip of the cap from Weaver. 2 men down. Wow.
2. Ground ball third. Great play, Nolan. High throw. Desi makes the catch. That saved at least 1, probably 2 runs. Great play by Arenado.
Well, what do we got going on here? Telling Adrian to get Adrian to move out of the way. Oh, no, Adrian. Oh, boy, he's just been ejected. Kicked him out of the game. Come on.
That is just absolutely nuts. That is a strange turn of events. Once he was told, move back to the batting circle or get in the batting circle, he said, okay, just move it over here.
Finance, he's on here to face Tim Raines. Pirates have not been able to get him out at all this afternoon. He sends that one deep to right field. He's got a hit for the cycle. He has put it out of here. Lead 10-7. Hallelujah, Hollywood. What a game.
Well, they're standing here. Well, I think I'll stand. I'll tell you, that was a great performance. I'm not kidding.
Yep. An absolutely brilliant individual performance this afternoon from Tim Raines. Hey, if you don't like that, boy, I'll tell you, you don't like anything.
That's up the middle, base hit. Maddox makes a turn. Here comes the throw. It's going to be close. He's going to move. He has a sack. He didn't touch it. This is bizarre, folks.
Look at this throw to slot. Right there. He reaches for him. Now, all he has to do is wait for him to come back. He goes after him. He's deked out. What a great football play. This guy ought to have been a halfback or something.
That's unreal. He was out by about 6 feet.
Sandy takes his time now with the count on Bright, going to 2-2. Then he fires another flaming fastball. Bright swings and misses for strikeout number 15. Koufax has his strikeout record, and the Dodgers have a big 5-2 victory. A milling mob of Dodgers surround their hero. Sandy Koufax is baseball's man of the hour.
And he has a base hit. And so everybody in the Dodgers, the throw is out. Larry Walker came up and made the throw from right field. He has done that in the past when he was in Montreal. First time that we have seen it this year, and he nails Candiati.
Well, that also answers some questions about Walker's arm. He plays shallow against pitchers. You see him, and he knows what he's doing. He used to do this on AstroTurf all the time. And he gets Candiati by a good stride. So that's just heads-up play, great positioning, great presence of mind by both Walker and Galarraga.
This entire stadium standing in anticipation of the final strike or the final out. That's it! Number 7 is in the books. The remarkable Ryan has done it again. Unbelievable. He got stronger as the night grew long and has recorded an unprecedented 7th no-hit game.
Curveball. That's it out of here. Center field, way back. You can put it on the board. A 2-run homer for Big Frank Thomas. Sox lead it 6-5. Yes.
So that's what that scoreboard looks like out there in center field. Oh my, the fireworks. It is spectacular here at New Comiskey Park. The fans going wild. The first home run by a Sox player at the new baseball palace of the world. And take a bow, Big Frank. 6-5 White Sox.
On May the 6th, 1982, Gaylord Perry 1 out away from 300. The 2-1 pitch to Randolph. Swung on, ground ball to Cruz. This should do it. He's got it. It's over. Gaylord has 300. Everybody mobbing Gaylord. Perry as he goes all the way. His teammates come out. Bud Bulling and Gaylord Perry becomes the 15th man in baseball history to win 300 games as the Mariners beat the Yankees 7-3. My, oh my.
Crowd now up on their feet as they were at County Stadium. The whole ballpark getting up. McClure out of the stretch. The 3-1 pitch with the bases loaded. Swung on. Hit into right center. It's going to fall for a base hit. In comes Ozzie Smith. Here comes Lonnie Smith. Into third goes Ramsey. All tied 3-3. So Keith Hernandez singles to right center to drive in two. And suddenly, Keith Hernandez leads the World Series with 8 RBIs. He came out of nowhere.
The big story tonight, Curt Schilling. A lot of talk about him wearing high tops, that they found the right type shoes for Schilling. But like a scene from The Natural, Schilling climbs the mound and prepares to take on this Yankee lineup. A feeble swing by Sierra. He strikes out for the 3rd time, and Game 6 goes to the 8th.
Jim Rice, 0 for 3 tonight against Mike Lacoste. Pops it up, right side. Parker, Morgan, they lost it. It drops. And it's a 2-base hit, and Rice is going to try for 3, and he will not make it. Boy, I'll tell you, when you got an arm like that, you can erase a lot of mistakes. When you have speed like him, you can erase a lot of mistakes. He just simply lost the ball, and then when he threw the ball, Tony, he looked around and threw his arms up and said, I never did see it.
Cologne looking for his first hit of the year.
He drives one, deep left field. Back goes Upton, back near the wall. It's out of here! Bartolo has done it! The impossible has happened! The team vacates the dugout as Bartolo takes the long trot. His first career home run. And there will be nobody in the dugout to greet him. This is one of the great moments in the history of baseball. Bartolo Colon has gone deep.
Devers reaching back now for everything he has. 1 ball and 2 strikes. He wants that 19th strikeout to tie the all-time Major League record for strikeouts in a 9-inning game. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Strike him out. Seaver has 19 strikeouts. Tied the Major League record. The game is over. What a day for Tom Seaver. He struck out 19 San Diego Padres to tie the all-time Major League record for strikeouts in a 9-inning game.
With pinch batter Frank Keller at bat, Robinson dashes to the plate. Close, and umpire Summers calls him safe on the daring maneuver. But Yogi Berra doesn't think so.
But the Giants have certainly not made life easy for them tonight. It's a ground ball to the right side, speared by Phillips, flips to Eckersley. Yes, he's there in time, and the A's are the world champions. And a very appropriate play on which to end it. Excellent defensive play. They played excellent defensively the entire series. Home runs, speed, pitching, of course. And for the first time in 15 seasons, the world championship goes to Oakland.
He's sitting on 7-14. Here's the pitch by Downing. Swinging. There's a drive into left center field. That ball is going to be out of here. It's gone. It's 7-15. There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron. The fireworks are going. Henry Aaron is coming around third. His teammates are at home plate, and listen to this crowd. This crowd is going crazy.
What a perfect way to wind down this millennium with an all-star game here at Fenway Park. And Pedro Martinez is in position to strike out the side here in the first.
You believe this? 4 consecutive strikeouts for Pedro Martinez. Williams swung on and missed. Throw down Rodriguez. He got him. Double play. Strike him out. Throw him out. Double play. 2 down. Runner at first base. Andy Pettitte has gone the distance. Has given up only 4 hits in the game. Runner goes. Swung on. Grounded down to third. Hayes has the play at first. And Andy Pettitte continues to stymie. The Braves have not scored a run in the last 13 innings.
2 out in the 8th. Easy target. They never move once they put the target up, and especially with Glavine tonight.
McGriff. Glavine covers. A one-hitter through 8. An inning away from the end of a 5-year quest for the Atlanta Braves.
So here's Bonds with the bases cleared. Didn't get his arms extended as he raises one into right center field. At the wall, it is caught. Oh, what a catch by Torrey Hunter. Is that any good?
That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Way over the wall to take a home run away from Barry Bonds.
17 strikeouts for Guidry in the ball game. And the noise builds up. 18, holy cow! 18 strikeouts. This is unbelievable.
Here we go. It's time to party right here.
3-2. High deep drive. He crushed it. It's a grand slam. Wow.
I'm telling you, it's time to party. How about that?
One of the most electrifying at-bats of the season, and I mean anywhere in the major leagues. Mookie Betts slaughters a grand slam.
Here comes a 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and a ground ball punched into right field for a base hit. So heading to third base is Long. The throw to third base, and they've got him nailed at third base on a tremendous throw by Ichiro. I'm here to tell you that Ichiro threw something out of Star Wars down there at third base.
This would be a fitting moment, you know, get your 3,000th strikeout against a former Yankee.
Swing and a miss. He got him. Strikeout number 3,000 for CC Sabathia. He becomes the 17th pitcher in Major League history to pick up 3,000 strikeouts, and there are his teammates congratulating him near the first base line. Congratulations to CC Sabathia.
10 strikeouts for Drysdale. You can just sense that this crowd is ready to explode. He did it. Drysdale and the Dodgers have squared the series at 2 games apiece as the Dodgers win it by a score of 7-2.
We're down 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gossage against save. The whole season may be wrapped up in this pitch. Popped up. Munson. This could be it. He's got room. He's waiting. The Yankee bench on the field. Yankees are the champions. And the Yankees head for the clubhouse. The champions.
Giants fans, and there's a bunch here standing, all cheering.
High in the air and catchable. Blanco. It's a no-hitter for Tim Lincecum.
All of his teammates out onto the field, right behind the mound, as they are mobbing Tim Lincecum, as he has thrown a no-hitter here in San Diego.
Mark Burley doffing the cap, waiting for the hitter to step in, who's finally ready to go, and so is Burley.
That's deflected over.
Look at the play by Burley. Mercy! Wow! From the Gold Glove winner, look at this.
That one's going to be on highlight reels all year long.
That's as good as I have ever seen right there.
And now Santana, perhaps a strike away. Santana into the windup. The payoff pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. He's done it.
In their 51st season, Johan Santana has thrown the first no-hitter in New York Mets history.
And who better to do it than Johan Santana? And what a remarkable story.
2-2 to the left-hand batter with 2 out on the bases empty. 4-3 Red Sox.
Game over, series over, and the Red Sox are world champs again.
And the Boston Red Sox become the first team in the 21st century to win 2 World Series titles. Can you believe it?
Nick Castellanos, Mikey Matuk, Jose Iglesias due for Detroit. Castellanos takes a strike. Swung on and missed. He got him to go fish.
Here's the 0-1. Swung on, foul back and out of play.
Swing and a miss. Down goes Mikey Matuk.
Here's the pitch to Iglesias. It's in there for a strike.
Out of play. Carrasco is filling up the zone.
Yeah,
tonight.
he is.
Swung on and missed, and he went chasing.
There's a perfect inning in terms of strikeouts. 9 pitches, 3 strikeouts.
Do you take out the starter who's pitched so well on the night and earn the chance to finish his own ball game and go to the bullpen, or do you let him finish this off?
Ground ball third. Valbuena to Altuve for the force to end the shutout night for Dallas Keuchel. Third complete game of the year and the second shutout for Keuchel.
Oh, he's a stud out there. Keuchel getting it done when the Astros needed it most.
But if he's to finish it now, he'll have to do it against one of the most dangerous late-inning hitters of the past decade, Fred McGriff. The 3-2 pitch. Got him! Eric Gregg punches him out on what McGriff thought was ball 4. It's his 15th.
Well, like I said, I like guys that can see the goal line and they can get it done. Bob Gibson wouldn't have come out here in the top of the ninth, and neither does Livan Hernandez.
And it's a start for the ages.
There's a full-fledged Nat attack going on in the field right now. They have brought out some kind of a spray can for Jabba Chamberlain. The umpires, they are swatting at the Nats. They're taking off their hats. They're wiping all the gnats off their hats. And apparently we got a huge swarm of gnats that have descended on the field here. And all around the field you see the Yankee players swatting in front of their faces at these tiny little bugs that are just buzzing all around them. Fans are standing, waving those rally towels. Ryan Madson into his stretch now. 2 strikes to count to Longoria.
Another strikeout by Longoria, his 3rd of the night. And Madsen has faced 3 batters tonight and struck out all 3.
And where is it? Down and away.
Kepler to left center. A diving attempt, but no catch by Hicks. Astudillo around 3rd. He's heading home. And the Twins lead 3-0.
And his catcher running hard all the way around for him.
His nickname is what, El Tortugo, the turtle? Never seen a turtle run so fast before.
Very solemn moment and a patriotic moment and an uncooperative bald eagle.
There's the eagle right there. I mean, what are you going to do, folks, when he pulls those talons out like that? That's a little scary. Apparently his handler said that he was dressed similarly and that he had his glove in his hand, and that's why the eagle is a little bit confused.
There goes the Northfield on a high fly ball to deep right field. Puig to the track, one-hands it, guns it back to first base. Out for the double play. We had to wait. It was the plate umpire making the call. Hello, Yasiel Puig. What a way to start a career. One hand and then lets it fly that close. So he's got some tools, there's no doubt about it. Whether he is ready to play in the big leagues or not, he's playing in the big leagues.
Francisco Cordova has taken this crowd to the brink. Bagwell hits it in the air to Guillen's territory and right. 9 no-hit innings for Cordova, but no celebration. Kevin McClatchy has handshakes all around, but it's still a 0-0 game.
Swing and a miss. Kiermaier down on strikes, and that is the record breaker for a Yankee reliever. Strikeout number 131. They will toss it into the dugout.
That sets a single season record by a reliever for strikeouts with the Yanks. Betances just past Mariano.
Big right-hand batter at the plate for Philadelphia. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, Arroyo! Can Bronson Arroyo get the last out in the 7th inning? The 0-1 pitch. Bouncer on 2 hops to Benjamin. Routine, steps on the bag. Unbelievable.
Chisholm 0 for 2 today.
1-2 and a base hit. The first for Jazz Chisholm. Congratulations, Jazz. He gets the base hit to start the 7th.
Congratulations to this young man. I think there's many more to come. Now does a nice job. Picks on a slider away. Back-to-back sliders from Luke. And a very nice swing. Line drive base hit. Good to see. I think there's a lot more in this young man's future.
Brewers 1 out away here tonight. He strikes out the side. An immaculate inning from Josh Hader as the Brewers take the third game of the series.
9 pitches, 3 punch-outs. It doesn't get much better than that for Josh Hader. My goodness.
The 2-1 pitch to Fisk. Hammered. That's it. Carlton Fisk at the head of the class as far as big league catchers are concerned. There's the all-time home run hitter at the catching position. Number 328, and he leaves Johnny Bench in the distance.
Rincone's job is to hold the lead. Now the Cleveland fans kind of turned on him, Ray, because he was the guy who was traded for Brian Giles, who became a terrific player, but Rincon has been very good. Look at this recovery. 3-0 down. He strikes out Carlos Pena.
He got him with the slider. This is the breaking ball after 2 fastballs. Getting Carlos Pena.
Now what a debut in the green and gold with the A's for Ricardo Rincon. He faces 4, retires all 4, and strikes out 3 of them.
Last time we had back-to-back 7-game World Series was in 01-02. This series too good to end in 6. Dodgers force a game 7. They win it 3-1.
Jansen pitches 2 innings perfectly, strikes out 3, and tomorrow night, game 7.
Well, Barry Zito, even though his pitch total is high, he's now at 106. His ball-strike ratio has been superb, and have driven the total up. But his stuff today, yakety yak! What a great curveball that was. He has struck out Delgado 3 times today, and Barry Zito has 10 strikeouts, 10 surfboards.
Jose Iglesias, key pinch ran for Marco Scudero in the 7th inning. Marco had 2 of the 4 Red Sox hits on the night. Iglesias flips one into right, a base hit. First major league hit for Jose Iglesias. Opposite field hit at that as Gathright takes 3rd. Look at the baseball for Iglesias.
Line drive over the head of the second baseman. Pick up that first major league base hit.
Pudge 1 out of 2.
This was a long at bat. Pudge drills it to center. Cody up with it. Pence around 3rd. Pudge is going to take 2nd.
Great at bat by Pudge. Finally sends it back up the middle. No play for Cody because Pence runs really well.
For the Pirates, the left-hander, Wei-Chung Wong.
Wong steps back, lifts the leg, comes home. And a swing and a miss, struck him out on a fastball just off the plate, down and away, 1 out.
Fastball away.
Now Abreu.
0-2. Jose in the air left field. One more time, bring him home.
Well, we told you back in the 6th inning that Jose sometimes takes it into his own hands. We didn't believe at that point that 3 home runs later, he'd have a perfect night, 4 for 4 with a walk, and 3 bombs.
17th 3-home run game in White Sox history.
It's a pretty happy man, and you would expect so.
Dodgers go back to their bullpen, and they bring in Emmett Sheehan. On first, 2 outs in the 7th. Dalton Varsho in the number 7 spot of their order.
Varsho's down on strikes.
High heat at 97. The same pitch that got Bichette punches the ticket of Varsho. Bookending K's in a scoreless 7th for Sheehan, who strands the 2-out single.
Weeks to follow, and then Gabe Gross against Eddie Guardado. Back to back for Guardado, and now Bill Hall. A lot of times Billy Hall took strike 3 called, and Eddie Guardado just struck out the side.
Quiet nights where everybody's just sitting back and watching a great pitcher's duel.
3 breaking balls, and Abreu just tosses his bat away. I think he thought that was the 3rd out, and it's only the 2nd out.
And my coach always said, you can throw 3 consecutive pitches the same kind, but each one has to be better than the one before, and that's what Ober did.
Here comes the pitch. Shot up the middle, and there's a base hit. How about that? Well, he's wearing number 83 on the back of his uniform, and right now I believe that Turner's grandmother is still here.
Well,
I heard somebody screaming.
Let's hope she is, because Justin Turner just gets his first major league hit.
There you go.
Of course, Fielder spent majority of his career in Milwaukee with the Brewers.
High deep drive to right. Bautista looking up. Fielder has put the Rangers out in front. Home run number 300 for Prince Fielder. His 12th of the season. What a career he has had. Healthy again and swinging the bat.
What a majestic shot there by Prince.
Here's Dustin May, 2 up, 2 down. He's looming on that mound, ready to go. Guys like this can inspire a little more velocity, can't they? Kicks and fires another 0-2 and 99-mile-per-hour two-seam that broke like 2.5 feet.
Machado overmatched a 1-2-3 inning for Dustin May.
This will be Schmidt's 50th pitch of the night. Swing and a miss. That young man is pumped up.
And Schmidt has another perfect inning.
It was a #1 pick of the Yankees, and a lot of it has to do with his well above average stuff.
Here's a line drive base hit. Ramon Urias on the first pitch he sees of his first major league start. Urias picks up his first major league hit.
I love it. Be aggressive. Have a plan when you go to the plate. Step in the box and look for a pitch in a certain location. If you get it, get your swing off, and he gets his swing off on a breaking ball.
And he's got a base hit.
So here's Bell, who's had a big day, and the Orioles now down to their final out. Fly ball, deep right center. Salmon, see you later. He's done it again. Ring it up for the 3rd time today for Albert Bell.
Just when it seemed with all was lost, Albert came through with his 3rd of the day.
We are tied at 7 apiece.
One more out to get. And he's induced 2 ground balls for Jimenez and a strikeout in his last at bat.
And a 1-1. And a ground ball to the middle. Hamilton up and over. And what a performance tonight by Tanner Houck. A complete game. The first by a Red Sox pitcher since May 28, 2022.
Simber working in relief. 0-2. Swing and a miss.
Late swing by Stanton. He strikes out. Second strikeout for Simber.
He's got a good fastball tonight. There's some pop to that fastball.
Nomo, 1-2 pitch to Travis Buck.
And Buck waves at a splitter in the dirt and strikes out.
Genesis Cabrera, the lefty, will have the bottom of the 8th inning.
The winning run for Milwaukee as they're trying to sweep the doubleheader.
And the pitch. And it's a fastball, strike 3. Caught him looking. Good pitch by Cabrera and sends us to the 9th.
Pat Neshek will take over.
Neshek comes set. 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Goes with the cheese, throws it by him.
He's 89, right on by Candelario.
17th big league season right here for Jose Mesa. Power versus power. The big reliever that comes in and will challenge you with a fastball. And the big slugger who can take a healthy cut and with one swing get it to a 1-run game.
Strike 3 call, and he goes down looking, and the Blue Jays go down in the 7th.
What do you say we meet Trevor Rogers, shall we? This is a guy that we've heard about for quite some time for the Marlins. Their 11th prospect in the system, ranked number 11. 1-2 from Rogers, and there it is, his first major league strikeout. Goes up the ladder at 96 miles an hour.
A 2-strike approach as he blows him away. Congratulations, Rogers. There it is. I think that's going to be the first of many.
Tommy Hunter takes over on the mound.
Pitch swing and a foul tip into the mid of Andrew Knapp. And Hunter finally wins the battle. And he strikes out a couple in the inning. No runs, no hits, a walk, and 1 man left.
Here's Beimel.
Molina leads from second.
2-2. Got him.
Beimel gets out of the inning. Joe Beimel with 2 terrific innings in relief.
With Estrada still throwing, you get the sense this still might be it one way or another for Vasquez.
Finish strong.
1-2 to Beck. Here's the pitch from Randy and a fastball right down the middle. Strike 3 called. How fitting. A K to end the day and a career high 9 for Randy Vasquez in 6 shutout innings.
Tomorrow is game 162, the final game of the regular season. So if he's going to pass Roger Maris, it's got to be either tonight or tomorrow.
Here's the 1-1.
Swung on. There it goes. Deep left. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Number 62 to set the new American League record.
The AL King. Case closed.
Oliver in his 18th season, a 304 lifetime hitter. That might do it. The throw from Smith. The Blue Jays win it. Mosby scores. And they'll take a 2-0 lead to Kansas City on the Al Oliver base hit.
Brian Wilson now on in relief. His 42nd appearance.
So with 2 out, Justin Ruggiano coming up, the right fielder.
Well, that's quite an inning for Brian Wilson. He comes in and strikes out the side.
There's a drive. Way back. It's out of here. A home run. Santiago's second home run of the night and his 9th of the year.
RBI number 38, and this time it's Chuck McElroy that's victimized by the long ball. Early in the game there were jeers. Now turned to cheers here in San Diego for Benito Santiago, who's homered twice.